Hi, I'm Stephen Foskett from blog.foskets.net and Tech Field Day, and I'm here with Scott Lowe, Tech Field Day delegate extraordinaire and geek herder at the next one.
That's right.
You're going to be at Wireless Field Day?
I am. I'm looking forward to it.
So we're here at the Scale booth. The reason that I grabbed you is you were kind of just hearing about Scale for the first time. What do you think?
I see a great opportunity for a value play.
Okay.
And that's something that's really missing from a lot of the other players we're seeing out here. While you're looking at a lot of simplicity in some of the new players, particularly like Simplivity and Nutanix and Pivot 3 and stuff like that, from a price perspective, they're still questionable to a point. These guys are not questionable. You're going to get a lot of value, you're going to get a lot of money, you're going to get a lot of hardware, a lot lot of capability for the money you're spending on the hardware.
So some synonyms here, I heard value.
Yes, value, inexpensive. What other words can I come up with?
Accessible?
Accessible, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's running an open source hypervisor that's easy to use, easy to manage. If you have a web browser, you can manage KVM. That's really all it takes.
Yep. And plus, they've got their own management GUI.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
I did. I just got a demo.
Yeah.
And even I could create a virtual machine in mere seconds.
Did you create a virtual machine?
I watched.
You watched them create a virtual machine?
And I knew what the steps were.
Okay. All right. Well, at least you got close to it.
I did.
Okay. So, so it's an interesting thing. You know?
It is an interesting thing.
All right. And so what else about the show? Have you seen anything interesting on the show floor?
I have. In fact, I spent most of my time on either the show floor or meeting with vendors.
What joy.
And I met with more storage vendors today and yesterday than I think I've ever met with in my life, other than at Tech Field Day.
More than you knew existed? There are a lot of storage companies out there.
I don't think you could throw anything in this place without hitting a storage vendor. I'm seeing a lot of really interesting plays. I mean, we've talked to Tegile before, I believe, for the Tech Field Day, or have we not?
Yeah, they'll be at the next one.
Okay. I'm looking at some of the sort of mid-market hybrid arrays that are very interesting from a value perspective, particularly for organizations that are needing some additional performance but may not want to pay for something like a Pure. And also the simplicity plays, like these guys making IT easier to manage. It's got to happen, and you're seeing a lot of that here at the show.
I'm a little concerned there's almost too many storage startups.
There are. That's
why I'm really glad to see some of the converged infrastructure and more like focused on solutions instead of just, hey, awesome storage.
Yeah, it's the storage companies all have their unique value proposition. It's tough to probably quantify that as much as you'd like sometimes, but we'll see a shakeout in the next few years. And for now, they all seem to be doing, according to them, quite well.
Yeah, every startup is doing great, and they all have 500 employees.
That's right.
All right, on that note, I'm Stephen Foskett. You can find me at blog.foskets.net, at sfoskett on Twitter, and at Tech Field Day. And you'll find him at Tech Field Day too, but where else can we find you?
You can find me at other Scott Lowe on Twitter. You can find me writing for Wikibon and my own site, cioscape.com, or my business site, 1610group.com.